So let's say we wanted to construct a perpendicular bisector, but we didn't want it to be of the line. We wanted it to be perpendicular to this line, but not necessarily a bisector, but through this point right here, okay? So it may not really be bisecting the original line, but when we draw it, it's going to be bisecting and having that point centered around our perpendicular line. So I'm going to call this point A. And what we're going to do first is take our compass and put the pointy part on point A. And we are going to make an arc through the line segment that we originally had. Okay, so I want to make it as close to the end point as I can. That way this arc that I just made can be as big as possible. So that's what I did, is I made it pretty close to this point at the edge so that I had room. After I've made these two things, anytime you have an arc intersecting somewhere, it normally means something. And what we did is we just created two quote-unquote endpoints for what we did in a regular perpendicular bisector construction. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our pointy part on here, on one of the new endpoints. I'm going to choose this one first. On here, at one of the two endpoints, go a little more than halfway. So as long as you're more than halfway, and make your arc. The arc doesn't have to. Sometimes it does go through that point, but it doesn't have to. Okay? Without changing the width, we are going to put the pointy part of the compass on the other endpoint, not this endpoint, but the endpoint we created, on that endpoint, and we make our arc again. Where these two arcs intersect, here and here, they should be able to be connected. And when you connect them, they should make a 90-degree angle with the line segment that we had. But not only that, but they should be a 90-degree angle that conveniently go through point A. And that was our end result, to get something that went perpendicular to the original blue line through point A.